Hello YouTube and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to modify a power bar and install it on your workbench. One of my fellow YouTubers, Pile of Stuff, mentions this may not be the best way to do it, it may not be the right way to do it, but it is certainly the way I am doing it. As you can see from the thumbnail, the good news is there is no blood. Another YouTuber, Simple Electronics, bought the same power bar at Princess Auto. I've put the links to both Pile of Stuff and Simple Electronics in the comments below. The power bar is on sale right now, so you get it for about 15 Canadian dollars, or about $7 US. So without any further ado, here comes the video. Well, it's starting to look like another cleanup day. I've got all this stuff jammed on my bench, which is actually a desk, and I can't do anything. I just purchased this nice power bar from Princess Auto, and it's going to go right in there. Trouble is, it's a little too long to fit right in there, so I'm going to have to cut it down. I don't think it's going to be a big deal, but you can follow me along and we'll see what happens. Turns out I've got a little more than 23 inches of space. The power bar is about 27.5 inches. Which means I've got enough room. So if I take into consideration the end cap is 1/4 of an inch, my 23 and less than 1/4 inch is right there. So I think we can cut it right there. All we'll have to do is take the caps off, pull the guts out, cut it, and then trim off the wires that are inside. It's probably brass strips that are inside, but we'll know more once I open it up. Okay, the end caps are held on with 4 Phillips screws. Let's see if my new wow stick can take care of these. It doesn't have a whole lot of torque, so we have to open it up and get the screws started manually. A little tight. Oops, sorry for knocking the camera. It's a little tight in here. Alright, here we go. Wow stick at its finest. Wow, that was cool. Alright. Not very large screws. This will give us the power end, which we're not going to cut. There we go. One on the floor. They always end up on the floor. I'm not sure why. It's just the way it works with me. I have a solution for that. If you watch one of my other videos, you'll see the solution. Alright. Let's see. Wow, we're maxing out the old wow stick. Might have been better off. Okay, screws are out. One cap is off. This is the power end. And that cap is off. Now, this bottom should just slide right out, and of course it's tight as you know what. So we have to figure out what we can whack it with. My whacker's not around, so let me just try and find it. Okay, I found my father's Estwing 16-ounce hammer. This is definitely vintage. This is probably from back in the 50s. Love using this little whacker, so let's see what it works like. Oh, the back doesn't come off. The whole side wants to move off the assembly. Alright. There we go. That's what it looks like on the inside. A piece of plastic came off protecting this area over here, which is the switch. So it looks like all we have to do is take these caps off and cut it right there. Okay, got the screws out. This is the point that we want to cut it, which is about at that post. Let's lift this up and see what we've got inside. Right at this post here. So we want to cut it right about here. Just got back from the shop. What I decided to do was to take that power bar and put it on my metal cutting bandsaw, and here we go. Got all the pieces cut off. Had a little bit of trouble with the brass strips, which didn't surprise me, but now we just have to clean up the inside and get ready to mount it. Well, I'm not a big fan of stairs, but I had to run back upstairs and go out in the garage to cut the plastic inner piece. You can see I've trimmed back the brass contacts back away from where the end cap is going to go. And so far everything looks okay. I bet you that end cap, however, won't fit over top. So we'll have to check that and see how it all goes. Wow, Murphy's hiding. So it looks like this is going to fit without having to do any other surgery to it. It's a little overpowering for this wow stick, but maybe we'll bring out the big guns. Or not. Old school. Sorry for the shadowing. I'm trying to do this in front of a camera and it's turning into a little bit of a circus. So I think I'll return once I get these screws put back in. Okay, the screws are in, caps are on, plastic shield over the power switch area is done. Let's plug it in and we'll try an electro boom test. We'll see what happens. Bring this off the camera mount. We'll plug it into my power strip that's working. And we get power there, it's lit up, no power. No shocks, no explosions. My wife is very happy. First snag. To mount these, this clip is used to go, I hope this is focusing okay on the camera, but it is used to screw against the wall, or wherever you're mounting it, and then it slides between these extrusions. Just like this. It's designed to only go so far, which kind of screws my idea up because I don't want this extrusion hanging off either side. So I'm going to have to trim this off, drill a hole, and then mount it so that it'll fit like the other one. Well, I think this is a first. Murphy's Law didn't come. There's no blood letting out, and everything worked. So I had to find a new home for my Raspberry Pi R2D2 project. But you can see here that we've now got everything mounted in my workspace. I actually have a clean piece of bench, not to mention this side of course, but you can see that now I've got a contiguous set of power bar and everything works great. Thanks for watching yet another adventure in my life. If you found this interesting or even mildly funny, I'd really like it if you could click the subscribe button. If you want to hear when I've got a new video released, click the little bell at the bottom. Thank you.